I bought the cheapest and the most expensive cant hooks on Amazon. The question is this $45 cant hook just as good as this $145 cant hook? Ergonomic wood handle design for comfort. 14.5-inch log opening. Stylish design with long-lasting sharpness. The Earthworth cant hook is made in China. Constructed from lightweight aircraft aluminum with zinc-plated steel log hook and tow hook for 2 biting edges on log. Can accommodate logs from 8 to 32 inches in diameter. Comfortable rubber handle grip with bright blue powder coat to make them easy to locate around the sawmill or woodlot. The Log-Right cant hook is made in the USA. I actually bought these cant hooks not with the intention of making a video, but after I bought them I realized what I did. I bought the most expensive and the cheapest, so thought, well, I can't not make a video about that. This one is actually advertised as a log roller. It's got a T-bar that comes out the back, and it's made to roll a log up, lift it off the ground to cut firewood. But I actually bought it to use as a cant hook. And if this gets in the way, I could always just cut it off. So the handle thickness is about exactly the same as the one on the Log-Right. So first off, we'll just see how well they bite into the wood. Well, it's got loose bark, so let's try that again. Yeah, if you slam the hook in first, it actually bites really nice. Yeah, no problems with that. Yeah, both of them you gotta slam it in, and yes, they both have a very good bite to them. Got a log over here kind of rounded and propped up against a tree, so I think that'll be a good one that won't move. And we'll test the handles. Now I'm not going to put too much force on this because I really don't want to break this one, even if it is a cheap Chinese one. Always nice to have two, but just see this. I'd say that's fairly stout. I didn't hear any popping or nothing on that handle. Yeah, and it bit in there deep. Yeah, can't complain about that. I know this will do good, but just for video purposes, we'll keep busting this bark. These logs are all about 8 months old. That's why I bought the sawmill. And this is it just sinks deeper and deeper. This tooth went all the way into the log. Well, I'd say they're about both equal on round logs. So I'm gonna go up to the sawmill and cut a cant and just see how well they do compared, on a square log. Now I'm not gonna be sawing down a big log. It's just gonna be a small, like 10 or 12 inch cant. So yeah, see how they do. Well, I was using them both on this log, and they both grip on a square log just as good as the other one. I mean, especially on this smaller one. I mean, well, I said that. It's possible that well, I don't know. Let's see how this one does again. This one bites amazing on the rounded part and on the square part. If you use your hand, it does fine here on the rounded part, but here on the squared off part, it's very hard to get it to bite. I mean, it's biting right on the edge, but if it's a big one, it could bust that edge off. Well, this $45 one actually bites better in some instances than that one. Just see how big these openings are compared to each other. Yeah, this China one's actually got a bigger opening. Well, I don't have any big logs, but I got a pretty good sized tree here, so we can at least see how it grips on this tree. I'd say it's at least 30 inches across at the bottom. And I think this one's rated for 35 inches. I said in the beginning, so I don't really remember. So, well, I don't want to damage this tree, but this one just bites right in. I mean, you couldn't go much bigger than this tree, but it bites in pretty good. I don't want to yank off bark, so we'll see how this one does. The angle's just wrong. It will not bite on a big log. This tooth is the wrong way, and this keeps it from sliding onto a big log. So if you've got bigger logs, you'll definitely want one of these. So yeah, that one comes out on top on the big logs for sure. If you want a USA made tool and a tool that'll be a family heirloom, then the log ride is definitely the way to go. You'll never wear it out. But if you just want a good tool, you can get three for the price of one, and this will be a good tool. I don't know what the longevity of it will be, but like I said, you get three for the price of one. But don't just take my word for it. I've got links in the description for both of these on Amazon. Go read the reviews and see what other people have to say about them.